the Arduino temperature sensor project. The key parts for this project were the parts required, the code written, and the graphing done afterwards. The parts required were the Arduino board, the temperature sensor, wires to connect it all, and a USB cable. I connected the temperature sensor to the Arduino board as shown in the picture. The left prong to the 5-volt connector, the right one to the ground connector, and the middle one to the analog input connector. After that, I connected the Arduino to the computer so I could upload the code that I had written for it. I used a floating variable because the output is always going to be having about 2 decimal points. The serial.begin enables the serial peripherals. The loop is what code is executed continuously so that the output can be generated. The temp variable stores the temperature readings in it. Analog read tells it to get the reading from the analog input A1. As the resistance of the temperature sensor changes with the change in temperature, the amount of current changes, which needs to be converted into degrees Celsius. So the conversion is being done, and then the temperature reading is being output to the serial monitor. In order to save the readings to my computer, I used a software called CoolTerm to get the readings from the serial monitor and then save it to a text file. I then converted the text file to an Excel file and then use those readings to generate the graph. In order to save the readings to my computer, I used a software called CoolTerm to get the readings from the serial monitor and then save it to a text file. I then converted the text file to an Excel file and then use those readings to generate the graph. I took one temperature reading daily and added it to the CSV file. I also added the date to the file so that I could keep track of what temperature was recorded on what day, and then use this data to. And this is a portion of the Excel file which stored the readings I got from the Arduino board. The only languages used to code were C++, which was not that hard considering I only knew C and the amount of knowledge needed of C++ was not that much. One of the challenges I faced was that I didn't know that the reading had to be converted for it to be in degrees Celsius. I thought that I was getting weird readings or that my connections were all out of whack. So I didn't know how to deal with that for a while. Upon discovering that the readings had to be converted, it was not that hard. If I had to do this project again, I would store all the data in an SD card by getting a daughter board and attaching it to the Arduino directly.